So what's going on, everybody? Just want to go over a overview of what to test for, a few tests that you can do on these Goodman boards. So first thing is first, what we need to test for is we need to test to make sure that the board is truly getting 24 volts. In order to do that, come to common, or this common here. We got a blank common, so either one, doesn't really matter. You can go to common to red, and you should have 24 volts. If you don't have 24 volts, then we need to check wiring, we need to check breakers, make sure that we're getting proper voltage, make sure that all the wires and stuff are connected properly, things of that nature. The next test that we're going to do, we go from our common to here, which is our low pressure sensor. We should have 24 volts. Remember, this board has 24 volts parked on it at all times. So 24 volts coming out from the board, back around to PS2, back through the sensor, you should have 24 volts. If you have 24 volts here, the best way that we verify that this sensor is actually working is we'll actually take PS2 off of its terminal, and we'll put one lead in the terminal, come back to common, and verify that the sensor is allowing that 24 volt signal to come back to the board. And just like your low pressure sensor up here, we also need to make sure and verify that our high pressure sensor is also working. Now remember, on these boards, Y does not directly control the operation of the contactor anymore. Now that we have this compressor contactor relay, what happens is just like normal operation, it goes through the high pressure sensor, comes back on the other side of Y. If the sensor is good, you get 24 volts. We test from common to Y, you should have 24 volts. Now that we've done two tests now, from here to here, we know that if we got 24 volts here, one, the sensor is good, and two, we verified that we got voltage coming back to the board. Now, once this board receives the 24 volts on Y, it prompts your time delay. Once the time delay is met, it engages your compressor contactor relay, and that's when you should have 24 volts from your CNT to your common. This is your contactor wire. This wire actually feeds from this terminal straight back to the contactor. On the old boards, Y went back to the contactor. Now, if the system was actually in play and we was running and you pulled this wire off, you will kill 24 volts to the system will shut down. Just keep in mind, if you're testing for incoming power to the board, you must do it from R. This is your main power in, this is your power out going to the sensor, and this is your power coming back from the sensor. So just keep that in mind. One more thing that I want to cover on this board as well. You come to a unit, your outdoor fan motor is not running, or your disconnect, remove power. Again, remove power prior to removing this wire. It is high voltage. Remove your wire, put it to the common side of your contactor, put your disconnect back in. If the fan runs, then this board is faulty. Hope everybody has a good day.